First of all, let me say thank y'all very much for taking some time out of your day to come to our campaign headquarters and listen to some platforms and planks that we're going to add to the governor's campaign today. When I became the Commissioner of Agriculture and Industries, I was determined that through my service, I would make a difference in people's lives. Today, our food supply is safer, our school lunch programs are healthier, and we have opened up world markets for Alabama products and produce. We've made a difference. The people saw a difference in the last election. They gave our campaign more votes than any other Democrat running for any office. We won 62 of 67 counties. The voters told us they approve of the difference we were making. Today, I'm asking the people of Alabama to make me their governor. I am asking for this honor because I believe we can make a difference in the lives of the working families, business owners, farmers, factory workers across Alabama. But you know, I've been around politics long enough to know that talk is cheap. Vague promises don't mean a thing, and you've got to have a plan. Today, I want to outline the first 3 planks of our platform. The 3 policy announcements I'm making today will guarantee every child who seeks a higher education that chance. Reduce taxes for every family in Alabama. Provide more money for Medicaid and increase funding for education. And create a disaster relief fund for agriculture. We will make a difference by creating a LifeStart Scholarship Lottery program. State lotteries are educating the children of Georgia, Tennessee, Florida. Every year, Alabamians spend millions of dollars on these lotteries to help educate children of other states. A LifeStart Scholarship program will make sure that Alabama dollars educate Alabama children. You want to hear something frightening? About 21,000 ninth grade students this year will not get a high school diploma. Every year, 21,000 kids enter the ninth grade who will not graduate. And for many who do graduate, higher education is just a dream that costs too much. College tuition in Alabama is increasing at more than twice the rate of an average family income. It's tragic that so many talented young people drop out of high school. It's equally tragic that the dream of a better future is just too expensive for so many. That's why, as governor, I'll fight to create a LifeStart Scholarship Lottery program. Every high school student with a C or better average will be guaranteed a scholarship to a public Alabama university or a 2-year college or a technical program of their choice. And all others who graduate or earn a GED will be guaranteed a technical or a trade education. LifeStart scholarships will also provide funding for apprenticeship programs, both for union and non-union craft training facilities. Whether a child wants to be a PhD or a pipe fitter, LifeStart scholarships will make their dream a reality. You want to make a difference in Alabama? LifeStart scholarships will lower the dropout rates, improve the quality of our workforce, and create hope for future generations. I promise you, if you elect me governor, we'll make a difference. Second, we will make a difference by regulating, taxing, and licensing casino-style gambling in Alabama. Gambling is already big business in Alabama today. Alabama citizens spend $1.2 billion a year on some kind of gambling. Right now, there are casinos all over Alabama. Some are grand, some are not, but they're here. In addition to those Alabama-based facilities, About 10% of all money spent in Mississippi casinos come from Alabama citizens. That's more than $80 million a year. For too long, Alabama politicians have pretended that gambling didn't exist. For too long, state leaders have refused to face reality and deal responsibly with one of the fastest growing businesses in our state. Well, it's time for that to end. And here's what I believe about casino-style gambling in Alabama. First of all, gambling is already here. And no matter what the politicians say, it's not something we can prevent or get rid of. It's here and it's going to stay. Second, I believe we should regulate at state level. There's 7 counties in Alabama that have charity bingo operations that are authorized either through constitutional amendment or through a federal law granted Native American tribes. But the hodgepodge of local ordinances being passed across the state allows sometimes questionable operations to spring up is just unacceptable. Third, I believe that gambling should be taxed. Our state is sending hundreds of millions of dollars to other states, allowing state gaming to get by without paying their fair share. It's time to start collecting taxes from gaming operations then the money to be used to support vital state services and programs. Fourth, I believe that the voters of each individual county should have the right to decide whether they want casino operations in their county. If you live there, it should be your choice. When I'm governor, we will establish a gaming commission that will regulate all gaming operations in the state. We will tax gambling and use the proceeds to support Medicaid, the Special Education Trust Fund, and we will create a disaster relief fund for agriculture. And we will let the voters decide whether they want casinos in their counties. It's time to stop pretending and regulating and taxing casino-style gambling in Alabama. If you elect me governor, I promise we'll make a difference. Finally, we will make difference by lowering the tax burden on every family in the state. In Alabama, if you don't have a lobbyist on your payroll, your taxes are probably going to go up. If you elect me governor, I'll be your lobbyist on tax issues, and here's what I'll do. First, I'll roll back the property tax increase that was forced on us without a vote. When I'm elected, we'll end annual property tax appraisals, and that will save families money. Second, I will lead the fight to do away with the state sales tax on groceries. Alabama is one of only 4 states without some kind of a tax break on groceries. Doing away with these taxes saves thousands of dollars a year for the hard-working Alabama families. And third, I promise that when I'm governor, I will never support raising taxes on the working families and small businesses of Alabama. With the revenue that we gain from finally taxing casinos in Alabama, we can eliminate any need for new taxes and freeze existing taxes and still meet our obligation to education and the general fund programs. No new taxes is my commitment to you. Together, we can make a difference. With the LifeStart scholarships, the revenue deserved from casino-style gambling, and lightening the tax burden on Alabama families, we will change the future of Alabama. We will educate our children, build our workforce, protect our elderly, and create a new day for coming generations. I'll be glad to answer any questions.